Hello and welcome. This is U.S. Patent Attorney Eric Kelly. In this video, I will show you the process of filing a response to a USPTO office action in a patent application using the USPTO's EFS-Web system as of March 2023. I mentioned the date because the USPTO may be moving away from that EFS-Web system, which has been around for at least a decade now. Instead of using the EFS-Web system, you can also use the USPTO's new system, which is called the Patent Center. Also note, I'm only going to be showing you the actual mechanics, actual process of how the response to the office action is filed. I'm not going to be going over how to prepare the response to the office action and that process. That's an entirely different step that happens before you're ready to file the response. Okay, so to start, I'm just going to pull up a relatively newly issued patent that was issued on February 28, 2023, just to show you that just about every single patent application, non-provisional utility patent application that gets filed will generate at least one office action. So getting office actions in U.S. non-provisional utility patent applications is very normal, very typical. And so you're generally going to have to, you're going to get an office action, you're generally going to have to respond to it. So I'll pull up this patent here so you can kind of see what an office action looks like. So we're at the USPTO.gov website. We're going to go from the patent area, we'll click on Patent Center. Again, Patent Center. Okay, and then I'm going to pull up a recently issued patent, and this is just a random patent I pulled. We'll click search. Okay, so here's some basic information on this particular patent that I just pulled. Okay, and this is not, I'm not affiliated with this particular patent, okay, so it says the status is a patented case. Okay, but we're going to go over to look at the documents and transactions, just because what I'm trying to show you is an office action, what an office action typically looks like. Okay, so I'm scrolling down. These are all the lists of the different documents that were filed in this particular patent application. So these first dates here, September 28, 2021, this is when the patent application was filed. And then I'll scroll up so where you can see when the first office action came out. So non-final rejection, this is an office action. Okay, so I'll just click preview, and this will show you what a typical office action looks like. Okay, so this is an office action, and historically the USPTO would mail these out using snail mail, but you can also currently get an email notification of a pending or new office action. So this is basically just a cover page. So I'm just going to scroll down. So office action summary, this is always what the second page looks like. And then right here you can see these are all the pending claims, and then these are all the claims that have been rejected in this particular office action. And this is extremely normal, very typical. So you're almost every single filed U.S. non-provisional utility patent application is going to generate at least one such office action where the claims get rejected. So again, if you just scroll into this a little bit, you'll see in here that there's some claim objections. Claim objections are different than claim rejections. They're generally less severe, but anyway, it's typical to get those as well. And here you can see the first type of claim rejections, and this is under section 103. So these are obviousness rejections, and these are perhaps the most common type of claim rejection to receive. Okay, so anyway, so you've now seen an office action, and then so for the rest of this video, we're going to I'll show you how you actually respond to the office action, how you actually file your response document in your patent application at the USPTO using their EFS-Web system. Okay, I'm going to show you the mechanics of how to file a response to an office action with respect to a U.S. patent application at the USPTO.gov. So currently what you can see here is the USPTO.gov website, their homepage, and you have to have an account with them. So because I already have an account, where I'm going to be going to start clicking here will be MyUSPTO. And we're going to log in. You're going to log in with your account. If you don't have one, you can create one here. So I log in with my email address and then with my password, and it's a two-factor authentication, so then they will email me a code that you use. Pretty typical. So then you're going to click sign in, and then you click next to have the code sent to your email. Then you go to your email and enter the code. So you go ahead and enter your code and verify. And here's the main screen. This is for doing trademark work, but since we're doing a response to an office action for a patent application, we'll come down here. We'll be clicking this file patents with EFS-Web. This is an existing or pending patent application. We'll click here. We're filing documents, which is a response to an office action, so we click here. Here we're going to enter the patent application information and its confirmation number, which is a 4-digit number associated with that particular patent application. And you click continue. Okay, then you want to verify that this is the patent application that you want to work on. Then I'm going to click the file I want to upload, which will be a PDF file of the response that I prepared for this particular office action. So I'll go ahead and do that. You can see that I've uploaded my PDF file, which is a response to an office action. Now I have to select what type of file that is here with this drop-down menu. Because this is just a non-final office action amendment request for reconsideration after non-final rejection. This is a fine category to select. So then I'm going to click upload and validate. And you can check, you got a blue here, which is no errors were found. You can look at the page count to make sure it's about what it should be. So this all looks good. So next you're continuing to the fee area. This particular office action response did not trigger any additional fees. So I'm going to be clicking continue here. But sometimes when you file a response, response to an office action, there can be additional fees triggered. For example, if you're doing an RCE, which is a request for continued examination, or if you're including additional claims, other fees could be triggered, but there's none here. Or if you're filing and you need to include an extension, then you might be paying for extension fees. But again, no additional fees here. So we just click continue. And then this is kind of the final check before you hit the submit button. So I just check to make sure this is the patent application I want to be in. Then I've uploaded the file I want to load and everything looks good. So we go ahead and click submit. And that's it. You've basically filed a response to a non-final office action in a patent application at the USPTO. I will then download, my filing receipt here, and I usually will take a screenshot of this as well. Okay, let's wrap up this video. This has been U.S. Patent Attorney Eric Kelly, and I do work with clients from all over the world and all over the United States. And as an intellectual property attorney, I do handle patents, trademarks, and copyrights. Patents subject matter has been what this particular video is about, in particular, the process of filing a response to an office action in a patent application using the USPTO's EFS-Web system. Additionally, with respect to trademarks are for protecting your branding, and copyrights are for protecting your creative works, things like music, videos, photos, and things of that nature. And lastly, you can see some contact information for me if you want to reach out to me regarding intellectual property matters. Thank you. Please like this video and subscribe to help me reach others about intellectual property matters. And here's some suggested videos on U.S. patent subject matter. Thank you.